Hello guys and welcome on to Football Arsenal platform that keeps you up to date with things happening in and around the football club. Today is the first day of the new season 2020-2021 season, and as you can see I'm all smiles. The first game of the season, Arsenal versus Fulham. That was a very impressive performance from the lads. As you can see, I'm so happy and so impressed with the performance that the lads were able to display. I'm so happy. You can see, wow, it's been a while we had such a positive start to a new season, and I think it's something to be happy about. It's something to celebrate. And first of all, I can say kudos to the coach, the head coach, Mikel Arteta, for putting a smile on the faces of with the Arsenal fans and the players, the lads. They were so amazing. Wow. You know, there's a performances that makes you feel so proud of your football club. You know, it makes you feel hopeful that something good is coming our way. So positive to this new season. I'm looking forward to at least getting back into the top four. You never can tell who could be title contenders. You never can tell. This is football. You remember when Leicester City came from nowhere and wow everybody. I think if we can play like this on a consistent level and just work on a few touches, few players and positions, I think we could make a very good and amazing team this season, and we can be with title contenders. I'm so positive that we could be title contenders, even if we don't get to win. I'm sure that if we keep up with the performance, top four will be something to look up to. Right now we're gonna do player ratings for this game, and afterwards we'll do a reaction video for this game. This is a player rating video, so I'll allow you to keep in touch and watch this video to the end. I'm so happy the way the lads put in their efforts, their energy and everything. Wow. Look at somebody like Mohamed El Neni. Looking back a few years ago, just a few months ago, who ever believed that Mohamed El Neni could play a full 90 minutes in an Arsenal jersey and in a first game of the first season? Of the season. Who ever believed that a few months ago? This is a player that was on loan. Look at the performance which this was a standard performance from this guy. I'm so happy. I'm so encouraged that he came back and he's trying to show to the manager, to the management, that he deserves a chance in this football club. I'm so happy with his tackles. He was putting his body on the line. He was giving in tackles. He was winning the balls. And I'm so happy to see Mohamed and then he develop into the player he is now. And we hope his injuries do not ravage his season, and maybe he could, Arsenal could still sell him, or we could just keep it. I don't know what you think. Do you think we should be moving Nene on, or we should keep him based on the performances you've seen since he came back? I don't know what to think. You think we should keep Nene, or we should loan him out back, or we should sell him on a permanent deal? I don't know what you think. Please drop it in the comment section below. Another person who was immersed in this game was Willian. Oh my word, 3 assists from this lad. Oh my god, he came in and in the first 57 minutes he killed the game. My god, he was really amazing. This is a player that, wow, Chelsea will be looking back and saying, wow, we really miss this guy. We should have kept hold of him for at least another season. This guy is really amazing. I think he's going to prove a point that he still has something in his tank. Wow, he's really amazing. He was quite unfortunate not to get a goal on his debut, but look at that free kick. It was a tricky free kick. He was just unlucky for it to hit the post. This guy is an amazing player, and I think we have a good player in this guy. in this guy. I don't know what you think. Please rate this guy for me in the comment section below. Another person, I can just call these guys by name. Gabriel Mangales. This guy was so. Oh my God, he had a go. He got a goal on his debut. He got a goal on his debut. This is an amazing player, really amazing. Yeah, I think we're gonna have Van Dijk in this guy. He's a really amazing player. The pairing with Rob Holding was great. It was great. I wouldn't want to waste much of our time talking about this game, because we're gonna have a video just discussing about this game. Today we're talking about at this moment we'll be talking about the player ratings. Without further ado, we'll dive straight into the player rating. Starting in goal with Bernleno. Oh my God, he was quite a quiet game for him. He didn't have much to do. He was really quiet. No much pressure was on him. So I'll give him a 7. Because there was nothing. The defense was okay. There was no pressure over anything. So I really think he had a quiet game. So for me, Leonard goes with a 7. And then the next player will be rating will be the right back, which is Hector Bellerin. He had a very good and a decent game. He played well. His runs were nice, but one of the biggest problem with Hector, and I think he really needs to work on, is his finishing touch and his crosses. His crosses are not really impressive. I don't think he had any positive crosses inside the 18-yard. So I think Hector, you really need to work on your crossing and your finishing crosses. Otherwise, he had a very good game. His runs were really good. His moves were really okay for me. Okay. Then we'll go to the left side of the defense, who were playing like a midfield position. Was Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He played well. He was really amazing. That is why Arteta really wants to keep hold of this guy. He was an amazing player on the left side. It's not even his fault, but he's still playing really well. If somebody like that can put players like Sead Kolasinac on the bench, you know that Arteta really has faith in him, and I have faith in this guy as well. So for me, Ainsley Maitland-Niles gets an 8 because he did an extra job that I think Hector Bellerin was lacking a little bit. In the defense, in the defensive 3, we play a 3 defensive players, 3 defenders. First of all, we're going to start with Rob Holding. He was solid and he was amazing. So with that, I'm going to give Rob Holding an 8. Because they really had a quiet game. They didn't have much to do. So, but I give him an 8. Alongside with one of our best players on the pitch, if not the best player, Gabriel. He was really amazing. We have another Gabriel that I think is going to be a very good addition to the squad. Based on this start, I think he's a very amazing player. So Gabriel gets an 8 for me as well. With a goal, I could consider giving him a 9, but I'll give him an 8 because they had a really quiet evening, really quiet evening for me. So moving forward, we're gonna go into the midfield, which was a pairing of Granit Xhaka and Mohamed Elneny. They really played well, they bonded well, and looking back, I think when Granit Xhaka plays with Mohamed Elneny, so far they've been amazing. That is why Arteta doesn't want to remove him from the starting team. Maybe if we get Thomas Partey, things can change. It could be a backup for him. So Mohamed Elneny for me gets an 8 because he was putting his body on the line. The next player will be Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka played a very amazing game as well. So, but the player rating, Granit Xhaka goes with an 8 as well. Moving to the attacking 3, we're gonna go with, first of all, we'll start with Willian. I think our man of the match. He's an amazing player. For me, he's the man of the match. 3 assists. You killed it. For me, Willian gets a 9, if not a 10. If not a 10. I don't know what to think, but it was a really really amazing game for Willian. He gets a 9.5 or a 10 for me. I can't just put. I don't want to be a half, but so let's just make it a 10. For me, Willian has for the performance he has a 10. But to the other side with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, he look at that goal. That was the same goal he got against Liverpool, but just this one was more of into the box, into the 16 box. So for me, Alba gets a 9. It was a very very good standard performance from him. A captain's performance, though he wasn't very very active, but it was a captain's performance from Alba. For me, Alba gets a 9. And then another player whose hold up was amazing was Laka. Laka was putting in the tackles. His hold up line was very very tight and amazing. It was clean. So and elite. For me, Alba gets a 9.5. I mean, sorry, Laka gets a 9.5. Laka gets a 9.5 for me. That's just it. Okay. So now we'll go into the substitutes. The first substitute was Nicolas Pepe. Wow, look at this guy. He had good skills. Look at this guy. He's just scared of taking on players. That's what I love him. Though he came in as a substitute on the for Willian on the 78th minute. I'm gonna give him a 7. A 7, though he didn't play much, but he you can see that he has a very very good touch. So for me, he gets a 7. And then the other substitute was Edin Ketia. He didn't have much to do. He was quite quiet. Well, let's give him a 7 as well. Maybe a 6. Eddie gets a 6 for me because it was quite a quiet game for him. He didn't have much to do. Laka had already done much of the job in the game. So that is it for today. What do you think? If you have any suggestion as to maybe we should have done a better rating. If you have a rating, please drop it in the comment section below. Please, if you're new to this channel, consider liking, subscribe me, as new videos will come your way every week and you don't want to miss it. Wow, what an amazing performance from the lad. Well, for the first day, for the first match of the season, I'm happy. For a long time, I've never been this happy, but this time around, I'm happy. Okay? One love. See you when I see you.